was so surprised as one of the Brazilian diviners that came to the palace revealed that if she remarried, that she will certainly return back to Ooni of Ife. That she should be very careful. That the way things are now, Queen Naomi is only afraid of people coming from Ile-Ife kingdom. The wives, the staffs, and so many other people coming from Ile-Ife kingdom. But she never know that there are people in her own side, people that surround her, who are more dangerous than those from the palace. And they are planted there by so many people. That she should be very careful, especially those of them telling her to leave the king. Because Ooni of Ife is her crown, whether she likes it or not. That Ooni of Ife completes her life. Everybody is kind of blaming the king. The king this, king do that, the king did that. That Ooni of Ife have been trying his best recently. Even though he messed up somehow some time ago. But now, he have learnt his lesson and he is trying to make an amends. That this thing is going to work out the moment Queen Naomi join force with him. Queen Naomi believes so much that this is Ooni of Ife's problem. That from what I can see, sorry to say that, but from what I can see, she believes so much that it is Ooni that brought all of this, especially this women thing, upon himself. And for that reason, he should, clear it up all alone. But una know say, this is their problem. This is Queen Naomi's problem. This is Ooni of Ife's problem. In as much as it's Ooni that brought it upon them, the two of them must team up together to clear the mess. Yes, so if not, it is going to be very difficult for the king to do it alone. That is what this diviner is trying to say. That Queen Naomi should know that Ooni of Ife is part of part of her destiny, and her destiny cannot be complete without Ooni of Ife. That all of these obstacles coming here and there from the palace, from the wives, from the elders, that these are chapters of her destiny, and all of these things will still come out. If she decided to go and remarry, that another story will come up from that place. And if you ask me, I will say that Queen Naomi must have heard either from God, or I'm sure she must have heard something about her destiny with Ooni of Ife for her to move in to marry the king at first. Secondly, if you have been following this trend very well, you find out that there was a time that Queen Naomi was so anxious, as in with everything she got, she wanted to leave the king. Yes, so did you ask yourself what happened that she stopped? In as much as a lot of people believe that it's because Ooni did not grant her freedom because of the traditional stuff and all of that. Don't forget that Urola was there to help her out. Yes, and if she is so desperate of leaving the king, Urola would have helped out in one way or the other. As a matter of fact, if she stood her ground to work against that, she will get her freedom. But I believe that as a child of God, she must have heard from God for her to say, okay, let's be watching it. Let's see the outcome, So, come to think of it, these diviners might be right. Because a lot of things goes on spiritual before physical. And if you're a spiritual being, sometimes a lot of people will be asking, why is this person doing like this? What is Queen Naomi still doing in this marriage? What is this? What is that? Why won't Ooni of Ife let Queen Naomi go? Is she the only woman? Is she the most beautiful woman? He can still marry another person that will bear him a son if it is all about the son. It is not all about the son. It is about destiny. And like I told you, when anything has to do with destiny, you can never change it. You can never change someone's destiny. You might try. And if God decides that destiny can never be changed, it can never, even if you go as far as trying to buy the person, God will not allow you to buy the person because he wants that destiny to manifest. Destiny can delay, but can never be changed. And I believe Ooni of Ife's destiny with Queen Naomi is only delaying. People fighting it. which is still part of the destiny. Because if God destined it, if God designed it that nobody will fight them, nobody will fight them. No matter what they do, they will still be there. Even if they are going against the traditionalists in the palace, they will still be there. But the only thing is that those people will be complaining. They'll be having serious problem in their own kingdom and all of that, but she will still be there. But because God wants it from a different angle, which is that they are going to fight Queen Naomi so that the world will know about it. Because we are knowing about it, we are talking about it because Queen Naomi is out there. If had it been Queen Naomi is inside the palace, there was silent fight and all of that, we may not be able to know. Let me tell you, no one can fight destiny. Not even the greatest Dibia in this life can fight destiny. So this diviner from Brazil is making it clear that Queen Naomi should not listen to those of them who are advising her to marry. Because if she end up listening to them, they are the same people that will mock her at last because she's not going to stay in that marriage. Her destiny and Ooni of Ife depends one, as in, she is part of Ooni of Ife's destiny and Ooni is part of her destiny. And their mission have never been fulfilled. I will always tell you that Queen Naomi's mission in that palace is not achieved yet. And for that reason, she goes nowhere until she fulfills her destiny. And when you look at some of the prophecies, some of the things that are being revealed concerning Ooni of Ife and Queen Naomi, you find out that her destiny have not been fulfilled. And there are things that make destiny to be very strong. One, God have given Ooni of Ife the only son through Queen Naomi. This is to tell you that President Nikawo is also part of this destiny. Because I believe if not for Tadede, the elders would have found a way to convince the king to leave Queen Naomi. Or maybe another person is the person that gave him the son. This is to tell you that this is their destiny. And God have bring Tadede to make this destiny to be there. So, according to the diviner, he said that Queen Naomi should try as much as possible to support the king to achieve what they are fighting for. That if she continues listening to those people, especially those telling her to remarry, that she is going to make the worst mistake more than what the king have made already. So the best thing for her to do is to support her husband. And I agree with that. Because two cannot work together unless they agree. Let them agree on what to do and start carrying it out. They shouldn't be afraid of anything. God is there to strengthen them or to fight them if a fight arises along the line. Let them agree that this is what we are going to do and stand by it. They are great people, both spiritually and physically. Because if not, you see the people of Ife and some of these elders who doesn't want their goodness would have buy them and their story will end by now. But I know that is not the will of God for them. So guys, don't forget that these are all alleged information. I don't know what to think about it. Whatever I think, share with us on the comment section, okay? And please, give my video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you're yet to subscribe. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much. My God will bless all of you. Bye for now. Love you guys.